Okay, very good. So we've been talking a lot about winter weather, right?
Yep.
The cold and snow make winter a perfect time to curl up, cuddle up with a great book.
And a
hedgehog.
Extra reading time can help kids advance their reading skills. Sometimes without, they don't even realize it. Sarah Fudge, director of Saybrook Reading, is here for this week's Mommy Monday with some tips to find everyone a great story. Welcome back, Sarah. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me.
Can we just address the banana in the room?
Yes. This is Phoebe. She's an African pygmy hedgehog, and my students at Saybrook Reading get to cuddle up with her.
I don't know anything about a hedgehog.
I don't
gotta
really
be honest
either.
with you.
They're very interesting. So she needs to have a heat lamp all the time because she's used to like an African desert. And she actually is very friendly. So when I do take her out, like won't bite. She's very cuddly, believe it or not, for being a hedgehog. And
do you think, Sarah, can you take her out of the banana?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you can or not.
You're really putting me on the spot here.
Oh,
so I can hold her.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, Phoebe, she's so cute.
God, Phoebe.
Yeah. So that's her little coughing noise that she makes. And then, you know, the kids curl up with a book and she just hangs out.
And the little banana pouch.
And the banana, yeah. I have some students that are brave enough to hold her.
Okay.
So, but this is her little like coughing noise that she makes that she's just fine.
And she's happy with the kids.
Yes. Yeah.
What, at life expectancy?
Like 5 years.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, it's not bad at all.
Yep.
So you encourage the kids to read with the hedgehog?
Yeah. Yep.
And do they get into it more?
They love, yes, yeah. And that's one of my advices is if you have a family pet at home or a cat, a dog, anything that is maybe different than what they're used to reading with, a teacher or, you know, family member, kids actually just tend to be a little bit more relaxed and enjoy that time with the pet.
Where does one get a banana holder?
Amazon.
Oh, okay.
It's actually meant for like critters.
Is it really?
It's so cute.
Yeah, it's meant.
And she's happy in there.
She's happy. Yeah.
So you had just mentioned if you've got a pet at home with the kids, 20 minutes is
20 minutes
recommended?
a night would be a good recommendation. Anything that is an example of someone else reading, maybe like an audiobook. That's actually one of my other pieces of advice. If you're traveling around in the wintertime, going to all those mountains, put in an audiobook. Having an opportunity for kids to listen to someone else tell a story other than who they're used to reading with, maybe a teacher or a parent, is a great way for exposure to other types of books.
And audiobooks are so popular now anyway I mean, parents are probably listening to audiobooks to and from work or wherever they're going, right?
Yep, and then we always make the recommendation of choosing a book that's a grade level or 2 grade levels above what they're used to, so that there's exposure to more vocabulary and
that's a great
story structure, and it gives them access to reading books that are just a little bit above their grade level, and they can talk with their friends about a Harry Potter book that they are reading.
What is this Hopeville by Harvey Hubble?
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
So we are actually in a reading crisis in America. 2/3 of our kids do not know how to read.
Wow.
2/3?
2/3. That's a staggering statistic.
Huge. This is a film that Harvey created. He's actually a dyslexic adult like myself, and he created this documentary about the reading wars. And if you're not familiar with reading wars, it's 2 different camps about how to teach reading, and the way that we're teaching reading right now is not working.
Really?
And he's shedding light about the more advanced and better ways to teach reading, and it's really more scientific than it is anything else. So it's a really great documentary.
And where can we access this?
I believe I accessed it on YouTube.
YouTube,
yeah.
okay,
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Very good.
He's a wonderful
Your dyslexia, your journey, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so actually when I watched this documentary, I loved it because he referred to himself as a misfit, and that's kind of how I felt when I was in school, just like not fitting in, and I knew I was really smart. And when I went through school, I wasn't being taught the way that I needed to be taught how to read.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what this documentary is about. And now that I'm on the other side of it, I've been given the tools to teach kids the way that they should be taught. So now I'm a remediated dyslexic adult, and now I get to work with kids that were struggling how I was.
So if parents think that maybe their kids are having a hard time picking things up with their reading comprehension, can they give you a call?
Oh, yes, yes. We do free consultations. We will talk with anybody. We usually come out of those meetings with a plan in place, and that's really for free, because I'm a big advocate of wanting kids to get what they need in school.
860-391-9648.
That's it.
All right, 860-391-9648 to get in touch with Sarah Fudge. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Sarah.
Thank you so much for being
And
here.
does the hedgehog have a
Phoebe.
name?
Phoebe.
Oh, Phoebe. I apologize. Well, thank you, Phoebe, for coming on the show.
We love Phoebe.
Again, you can find even more conversations like this on Nicole's podcast, Mommyhood Unscripted, from parenting tips to self-care advice. Scan the QR code to download the newest episodes, or it's everywhere you get your podcast. So that's great news. Marcy, take it away.